Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Charles Anthony. Just wanted to put together a quick video right quick, get my thoughts on something right quick. I'm saying watching MSNBC. I think it's Melissa Harris Perry's show, but it's a special guest host, still a black woman hosting it. But they're having a conversation based around the movie Django Unchained, which is obviously about I believe, black man, I'm sure, but I believe he's a slave. Becomes a slave or something of that sort, and then he's torn away from his wife. So throughout the film, he's on a rampage and a killing spree or whatever, looking for his wife. I just wanted to put this out there though and say this, as we are in this so-called holiday season on the cups of a new year and a new beginning of sorts for certain things. If you want to talk about the new year, if you want to talk about the new presidential term, which history or recent history has sort of been classified and heavily modified by whomever is in presidential office. You know, you had your little Reaganomics in the Reagan era, the Bush era, Clinton in the 90s, which was sort of like a golden era, golden age for, the street thug style, gangster style, hip hop. And then of course you had the second Bush era and the war on terror, 9/11 and all that era. And now we are smack dab in the middle of this Barack Hussein Obama era. I just want to make the assumption, I will call it, not a prediction or a prophecy, but the assumption, or I want to give my thoughts. And I think that in this second term for Barack Hussein Obama, there will be more of an open conversation about the immoral and disrespectful issues that America has towards race, and specifically toward black people as a whole. Black people have been disrespected in this country to the utmost degree and still are. Racism is displayed in sports, in music, in movies, in television shows, in stereotyping, even in pornos, man. You know what I'm saying? Racism is displayed. You got ghetto gaggers and white boys slutting out these broads and telling them to scream, Black Jesus help me and all this shit while they stomping them on the head. So I just wanted to say, I think in this second term for Barack Hussein Obama, I think shit is gonna get real. I think the conversations is gonna get more real. Shit is getting shot up. They talking about gun control, so that's gonna make these European Americans a lot more aggressive, and they're gonna be clenching onto their handguns and to their Bibles like Barack Hussein Obama said they was gonna do. Of course, black people are gonna clutch onto their Bibles, not read it, of course, and understand that they are the true children of God. They're not gonna do that. Black people aren't gonna open their Bibles and read them, but they will clutch them and go to church every Sunday. I can't see blacks becoming more violent against other races. I do definitely see them becoming more violent against each other, but that's always the case, i.e. Chicago. These young white weirdo CIA mind controlled implants are gonna be shooting up more shit, I'm sure, like the Connecticut school shooting, the Colorado theater shooting, George Zimmerman shooting Trayvon Martin. You're gonna see one-on-one shootings like that, like when my boy got shot at the gas station when the white boy asked him to turn his radio down. I'm pretty sure you're gonna see more of those, which is gonna lead to more outrage. Blacks will protest and speak up just a little more, but I think the national conversation is about to become a lot more real and more broad. There's a far right, hyper conservative water boiling. They want to go back to the conversations that this country had in the 60s and 70s. They want to talk about abortion and same-sex marriage again, which are issues that need to be addressed, because it's one thing I can't stand when somebody says, it's 2012, get over it. Ain't nothing wrong with being the homo. I don't give a damn how much time goes by or what year it is. I'm never going to be comfortable with the children that I do have in the future, or anyone else's children happen to behold unnatural acts of homosexuality in public. That's traumatic, that's confusion, and that's real Sodom and Gomorrah-ish. Things like abortion, which is murder and just can't be good for your body. Issues like that need to be addressed. Now, the far left and the left side of the media, like MSNBC, they're going to make it look silly to revisit those certain conservative issues. But what they are willing to do is address these racial issues, because obviously, they got Sharpton as a host, they got Melissa Harris Perry as a host, and sort of the acceptance of black people is sort of a left-wing idea, progressive idea, and it's not a conservative idea. You see that's like homosexuality, accepting black people, and that's in the same boat here in America. They compare the two struggles; they're obviously different, but that's a liberal idea, accepting black folks, believe it or not, in this country. But like I said, Oh, I thought Alex Witt was about to come on. I'm sorry, that's my girl right there. But yeah, man, I just think this second term for Barack Hussein Obama, man, I think the kind of shit is gonna get more serious, more real. A lot of people are gonna stop bullshitting and beating around the bush with one another, and you're gonna hear a lot more straight talk, and race talk. It's gonna be a lot of violence, and less. It's gonna be less. Coming out of the Bush era, there was a lot of violence that Americans inflicted overseas, with starting the war and massacre in Iraq and Afghanistan. I think they're going to be pulling out of the Middle East a little bit and letting them Arabs kill each other for a second, and I think they're going to go back in though. But I think you're also going to see a lot of more violence and serious debate and discussions here on the domestic homeland. But anyways, 2013, happy holidays if that's how you want it. I don't really observe it. I try to only observe the high holy days of the Torah. So all praise is due to the Most High. Shout out to all my folks. Shout out to the 2-6. If you don't know where that's at, then then I ain't talking to you. That's it. That's all, y'all. It's Charles Anthony signing off, y'all. Peace.